Thanks for joining us. I'm Paula Eben with the WBZ News Update. Our top stories: the student encampment at Harvard University is over. The group Harvard Out of Palestine made the announcement on Instagram. Now, the group says Harvard has agreed to retract the suspensions handed out to student protesters and faculty members. We've reached out to Harvard to confirm that. The protest group also says Harvard has agreed to meet to discuss divesting from companies affiliated with Israel. The encampment lasted 20 days. This was the last encampment in the Boston area. Boston police are trying to find the person who punched a Berklee College of Music student in the face. The young woman said at about 1:30 Friday afternoon, she had just walked out of a campus building on Mass Ave toward two friends when a man asked her a question, then hit her on the right side of her face. She then fell and hit the back of her head. The attacker ran off towards Belvedere Street. Paramedics took the victim to a hospital as a precaution. The city of Worcester is looking to hire new lifeguards for this summer. Candidates will undergo extensive training with YMCA staff to ensure the safety of all residents who visit city beaches and pools. If you're interested, there are more details on the YMCA website. It's a beautiful spring Tuesday across New England. Let's get a check of the forecast now with meteorologist Jacob Wyckoff.
Check out the blue skies behind me. It is a beautiful afternoon underway. Hopefully you get a chance to step outside and just soak up that sunshine, because looking ahead, not a lot of sunshine in our extended forecast. Our headlines look like this. Tuesday wins again. We've been hard pressed to find a day like today on the weekend. Mondays and Tuesdays, we just have been in that pattern of having great Mondays and Tuesdays, then the weekends turn unsettled. We do have that same sort of pattern right on through this weekend, where we're turning a bit unsettled Thursday through the weekend. But hey, you want some good news? 8 p.m. sunsets, those begin on Thursday. Currently, we're sitting in the 60s and 70s, on our way for Boston, potentially for the first 80-degree reading of the season. You see the wind speeds very strong out of the south. You're talking 10 to even 20 miles per hour, gusting even higher than that at times. Blue skies for all of us, though. It's just a pleasant, enjoyable afternoon. Make sure you wear that sunscreen if you plan on spending any sort of time outside. This is the next system that's going to be pushing in our direction overnight. We're going to start to see the clouds build. A few sprinkles here or there. Not a washout by any means of a Wednesday, but a Wednesday that may feature a few raindrops here or there. Upper 70s for our highs. We stay clear from start to finish. Beautiful afternoon underway. As I mentioned, upper 70s to near 80 degrees. The cool spot, the Cape and the Islands, stuck in the mid to low 60s. Now tomorrow we're going to be mild once again in the 70s, but we do have the clouds around. You can thank the southerly wind that's going to be in place. The clouds are sticking around for the extended forecast. We'll show you that in just a sec, but there's the afternoon and evening. Notice the clear skies. The clouds start to build, a few raindrops as you go into Wednesday. I think most of us remain mostly dry for Wednesday. Thursday is when we start to change. There's that system that I mentioned, kind of popping off the shore, throwing the clouds and the rain in our direction. So we're expecting some soggy conditions to build back in for the second half of the week. Now, Wednesday, we do still have the high pollen counts. Thursday, with the rain, we squashed some of those. And then by Friday, we're back to the very high totals. And good news, that partnership that we have with Johns Hopkins and the CDC, the latest data coming on in, COVID, flu, RSV, all on the decline. If you're a parent, you know that the common cold, we've seen a recent spike. My kid has a perpetual runny nose, it seems, and the data backs that up. Again, thank you to our partners at Johns Hopkins and the CDC for that information. Now, the weekend actually shaping up to be mostly dry. It will be murky, but I do expect there to be some showers, not the washout of a weekend that may have been in the forecast. Maybe as we looked at it last weekend when I was last in. Thursday, we do have some showers, a few showers likely, Saturday and Sunday, but again, plenty of time for this weekend that you can get outside. It's not going to be a bright weekend, but at least it's not a washout. So there's your 7-day forecast. Have a great afternoon.
All right, Jacob, thanks. I'm Paula Eben. This has been a WBZ News Update.